In 2009, the Jameson family vanished without a trace, leaving behind a trail of unsettling clues and answered questions that still haunt investigators to this day. What began as a seemingly routine trip to the Oklahoma mountains quickly spiraled into one of the most chilling and mysterious disappearances in modern history. A truck abandoned on a desolate trail, a starving dog, and $32,000 in cash were only the beginning. The discovery of their skeletal remains 4 years later raised even more disturbing possibilities. Was it murder? A tragic accident? Or something far darker rooted in paranoia, cults, and cryptic writings? The enigma of the Jameson family disappearance will grip you with its eerie details and haunting twists. In 2009, the Jameson family, consisting of Bobby, Sherilynn, and their 6-year-old daughter Madison, embarked on what seemed to be an ordinary journey into the Oklahoma mountains. They were searching for a piece of land to buy, a step toward a new chapter in their lives. But what should have been a routine trip turned into one of the most baffling and eerie mysteries of modern times. Without warning, the family vanished, leaving behind a trail of unsettling clues that would haunt investigators and the public for years to come. Just a few days after their disappearance, authorities discovered the family's truck abandoned on a remote trail in the wilderness. Inside the vehicle, a strange collection of items painted a picture of confusion and fear. Their wallets, IDs, a GPS device, and an astonishing $32,000 in cash were all left untouched. Even more haunting, their dog, who was found starving but alive, remained in the truck, a silent witness to whatever had unfolded. Despite an extensive search of the surrounding area, there was no sign of Bobby, Sherilynn, or Madison. The dense wilderness seemed to have swallowed them whole, leaving investigators grasping at straws. As time passed, the lack of answers only deepened the enigma. What could have caused an entire family to disappear so completely? Speculation ran wild, with theories ranging from foul play to otherworldly phenomena. Yet it wasn't until 4 years later that the case took another chilling turn. In 2013, hunters stumbled upon skeletal remains scattered in the woods, just miles from where the truck had been found. Forensic analysis confirmed that the remains belonged to the Jameson family, but instead of providing closure, this discovery only raised more questions. The condition of the remains and the lack of definitive evidence made it impossible to determine how they had died. The cause of death remained a mystery, fueling a firestorm of speculation. Among the many theories that emerged, some believed the family had been the victims of a tragic murder-suicide. Others suggested they had been caught up in a drug deal gone wrong, a plausible idea given the large sum of cash found in the truck. But perhaps the most chilling theory involved whispers of a ritualistic cult sacrifice. This idea gained traction due to unsettling details about the family's life in the months leading up to their disappearance. Bobby Jameson had reportedly exhibited strange behavior, captured on surveillance footage that showed him and Sherilynn moving robotically, as if in a trance, while loading their truck. Friends and acquaintances described the couple as increasingly paranoid. There were rumors that Bobby believed he was being targeted by dark forces, and Sherilynn's writings revealed cryptic and disturbing thoughts. Some of her notes hinted at deep spiritual struggles, and others appeared to reference witchcraft and protective spells. To many, these details suggested the family might have been drawn into something dangerous and unexplainable. Adding to the mystery were reports of tension within the family. It was said that Bobby and Sherilynn's marriage was strained, and they had financial troubles. Some wondered if their journey into the mountains was a desperate attempt to escape their terra nullius or start fresh. Yet, the discovery of the cash in their truck contradicted the idea that they were entirely without resources. The presence of their daughter Madison, who by all accounts was the light of their lives, made the situation even harder to comprehend. Whatever had happened to the Jamesons, it was clear they had no intention of leaving her behind. The days leading up to their disappearance provide further insight into the family's state of mind. Neighbors described the Jamesons as reclusive and private. While friendly enough when approached, they often kept to themselves. Some reported that the couple appeared deeply troubled in their final weeks. Bobby had spoken about seeing spirits around their home and believed they were under spiritual attack. Sherilynn's interest in occult practices further fueled suspicions that they may have been dabbling in something dangerous. At the same time, the large sum of cash found in the truck hinted at a life steeped in secrets. Why would a family bring so much money into the wilderness? Was it for a property deal, or something else entirely? Another piece of the puzzle lies in the footage captured by a security camera outside the Jamesons' home. In the days before their trip, the couple can be seen making several trips to and from the truck, loading items in a manner that seemed almost mechanical. Their movements were described as robotic and trance-like, as though they were acting under some unseen influence. To those who have studied the case, this footage is both fascinating and deeply unsettling, offering a glimpse into the strange mindset of the family before their final journey. The discovery of their remains in 2013 raised even more questions. Found scattered in the wilderness just 3 miles from the truck, the skeletal remains of Bobby, Sherilynn, and Madison provided few answers. Investigators found no clear signs of trauma, and due to the state of decomposition, determining the exact cause of death was impossible. The location of the remains suggested the family had not traveled far from the truck, yet it took 4 years for them to be discovered. This raised troubling questions about the thoroughness of the initial search efforts. How could an entire family's remains go unnoticed for so long in an area that had been extensively searched? Theories about the Jameson family's fate continue to divide opinions. Some believe they succumbed to the elements, perhaps getting lost in the wilderness and dying from exposure. Others point to the strange details surrounding their disappearance as evidence of foul play. The money, the writings, the behavior caught on camera, all these elements suggest a deeper, more sinister story. The idea of a ritualistic cult sacrifice has persisted over the years, fueled by Sherilynn's writings and the family's apparent paranoia about spiritual threats. To some, it's possible the Jamesons crossed paths with the wrong people at the wrong time, leading to their tragic end. Yet other theories paint a different picture. Could the family's reclusive nature and strained marriage have led to a tragic series of events? Some suggest that Bobby and Sherilynn's mental state may have deteriorated to the point of no return, resulting in a murder-suicide. However, this theory fails to explain the money left behind in the truck, or the lack of any clear evidence of violence. It also doesn't account for the loving relationship the couple appeared to have with Madison, who was said to be their pride and joy. The Jameson family story has captivated true crime enthusiasts and amateur investigators alike. Online forums are filled with discussions dissecting every detail of the case, from the surveillance footage to the cryptic notes. Some have even traveled to the site of the disappearance, hoping to uncover new clues. Despite the attention, the case remains as baffling today as it was in 2009. The unanswered questions, combined with the eerie details, make it one of the most haunting mysteries of our time. As the years pass, the chances of solving the Jameson family mystery grow slimmer. Yet their story continues to resonate, serving as a chilling reminder of how quickly ordinary lives can descend into darkness. What truly happened to Bobby, Sherilynn, and Madison may never be known, but the legacy of their disappearance endures, ensuring that their names will not be forgotten. The haunting mystery of the Jameson family serves as both a cautionary tale and an enduring puzzle, one that will continue to fascinate and disturb those who hear it.